Okay, kind of got off on a little tangent there talking about this design. And what I want to do is start another composition. So this collage cluster started out with the color and the texture. And maybe I'm starting the same way. How I'm going to start today is I've been attracted to this red scale here. Here's the full-on version. So I want to start with this red scale. So am I starting with color? Well, it is red, but I think I'm starting with a focal point. Now, by the time my cluster is done, this may morph and change, and maybe this is not going to be a focal point. It will be more of an accent. We'll see, because this design changed for me as I made it, correct? So this one may also, but I want to start with this little scale unit. So I'm going to cut that out. Grab my scissors. All right, and let's see. So I'm starting. So the color is red. So there is that. We'll see about that. I have on this side of that, it was that same piece that I just cut that scale out of. There are these red letters, and I'm finding them kind of intriguing. And I was wondering if I could cut them up like ransom letters and make other words out of them. So I was looking to see, you know, what kind of words I could make. So I could do HEART for heart. I could do MOMENT for moment. I'm not sure what else I could do. HOPE for hope. So there's some different things that I could do with these letters, treat them like ransom letters. And because it's from the same paper, of course, it's going to go together. It's going to have harmony together. This is bringing in pink, which is my favorite color. So that's a possibility. I don't know if I'll do that, but I'm going to leave that here so I don't lose track of that. I'm famous for, if I can't see it, out of sight, out of mind. I've also been very intrigued with this little lace bit. So I pulled it out last time and didn't end up using it. I'm going to pull it out again and see if I'll end up using it. What else? What else in my goodies do I have here? I do have this, again, is the negative shape, but it has some red that would coordinate. So that's a possibility. I haven't used that, have I? I don't think I'm going to use it here. This has more pink. So let me pull that out. This is that yummy color, color swatch from what was printed on whatever this box was from. And it has some pink and red in there, so that would be fun to pull out. This has pink and purple. This has red and orange. So maybe I could use, maybe I could use a piece of that or a piece of this. I'm gravitating more towards this. So let me just rip that right there. What else do I have? This has some colors I could use, so I could pull this out. This does not have color on it, but it does have that negative space. If I did not want to use the heart, I did use a heart on my last one. Maybe I don't want to use the heart. what could I put this butterfly over? We got pink polka dots. Could have something like that. I don't know. This for some reason, this really isn't, this isn't calling to me. So I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to just kind of trust my, my intuition there. I have this fun, inside an envelope. I don't know. It's very, okay, this is what my eye is looking at. So I'm looking at these papers, and these colors that I have going so far. And I'm feeling, so this would get cut out. This probably is not going to stay on this whole strip of cardboard. It might, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to cut that out. When I bring this envelope, this is white and a medium gray. And I like the pop of contrast between the gray and the white. However, I would really like this better if instead of being white, if it was more of a creamy color. I'm looking at the brown here. I'm looking at the yellow and pink, and I'm looking at the vintage creamy color of this map. And I'm feeling like the white is too stark. I'm looking at the lace. The lace is a cream color rather than a white. I could just say, no, I'm not going to use it at all. Or what I could do is I could go over it with like some watercolor paint and make it creamy looking. I could, if I have like a cream colored felt pen, I could color it. I could maybe do like an ink pad if I had a light, like a beigey colored ink pad. So you get what I'm trying to say. I can change the color on this if I decide I want to use this pattern, but I just don't want it so white. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, knowing that if I decide to use it, I need to change the color because I don't like the white. I would want it to be creamy. I could even do like a pink or, you know, a pale orange or something like that. So I'll pull that out. So this is kind of a lot of stuff right here. See if there's anything else jumping out at me. Oh, I have those birds. Look it, and there's red. Ooh, let's pull those little red birds. Also, there's the little brown ones too, right? What would happen? What would happen? I could use the smaller one. The bigger one, the head's cut off. I could frame it this way and just know that the head's partly cut off. I could use this one. I'm kind of liking this. I'm liking this. Do I want to use that little brown one? It's very sweet. Or go with the big bold and repeat the red. Okay, so that's fun. I think I'll keep this and this. Okay, so, you know, I have this piece also that I was toying with earlier and saying I could color it, like I was talking about coloring the envelope. I don't know. I feel a little neutral about it, not super pulled, but I think I'll pull it out as an option. And I've got this looking at me and I'm like, what is this? Okay, this is a cutout I made from some pink and green. No, I think I'll leave that for another time. Okay, I think this is a good starting point. So let's look again. So I've got letters that I can cut out to spell something. I have this nice textural pink paint with some lighter, paler tinted pink through there. This has some red also. It has the negative space that I can use to frame something. And I'm going to frame one of these birds. I don't know how yet. I don't know if I'm going to pick the brown one or if I'm going to pick the red one. There's this gray one also that has some red on it. So I could do that one as well. So anyway, I'm not sure yet how that's going to look, but I'm going to pull those. I like those. I have this scale, the swatch from the die that was used for the packaging. This is what I started with. This is what inspired all of this collection. Was I started with this very simple thing and have like grown all these pieces. This had some interesting colors, and I like this texture. These two pieces I may or may not use. If I do use them, I will change the color. And then I'm getting a sense that I might not use this, but we'll see. But I do have some, there's some pretty, the reds, this creamy color I'm pulled towards, a little bit of pink. So these could all work in this collection that I've got going here. In my sequins, what do I have in my sequins? So there is some pink and there's some deeper magenta. It's not red, but it is magenta. So that could work, or the light pink ones could work. And there's also some gold sequins in there. So those, I could pull these in later as well. So I'm going to have these out just so I don't forget about them. And, yeah, so this is a really good start. I have that luscious gold pen I haven't used yet. I could bring that in. So anyway, this is a really good start. I'm going to start with this pile of yumminess.